Hi, this is Geoff Hohwald. This is a video to summarize what we've been talking about and teaching the last 8 weeks at Frank Hamilton School. And I've got this on sheets of paper, which I will pass out Monday to anybody who's interested as far as students. So the first sheet shows 2 rolls played on open strings. Now a roll is determined by the sequence of the fingers. So the 7-note roll goes thumb, index, middle, thumb, index, middle, thumb, okay? And I'm going to play this on open strings, the 5th, 3rd, and 1st. So let's see what it sounds like. So it's thumb, index, middle, thumb, index, middle, thumb. Let's do that again. 3, 4. Now, if we're playing, for example, a C chord later, when we note the C chord, and we'll show this in a few minutes, we can play the strings as 5, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5. Okay? So you can either play the 3rd string, you can play the 2nd string when you're doing a chord. When you're playing open in G, this B note just doesn't sound very good. So the forward and backward roll, let's play that on open string. So we go thumb, index, middle, thumb, index, middle, thumb, middle, index, thumb. Okay, now I'm going to play that a little faster. 3, 4. And you'll hear these a lot better if you plug headphones into whatever source you're listening to. And if you can't hear the banjo, which normally you can, but if you can't, just on your headphone, just tilt it a little further and it'll let the sound into your ear. Okay, so the 2 rolls once again are the 7-note roll and the forward and backward roll. Okay, so now what we're going to do is move up to a 2nd position. So if you're going to play a G chord, we're going to note the 2nd string 8th fret with the index finger and the 1st string 9th fret with the middle finger. Okay, you can see that? And just count up. You can count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the 8th fret, and of course this is the 9th fret, which is 1 more, okay? And you do the same roll we just did, except you do it using the 2nd string. So it goes thumb, 2nd, or I'm sorry, thumb, 2nd, 1st, thumb, 2nd, 1st, or it can go thumb, index, middle, thumb, index, middle. Okay, so let's try that. There we go. Okay. Play along with me. 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to do the 2nd position, which happens to be a C chord, and all you do is take your ring finger and note the 1st string 10th fret. And you can leave this finger down if you want, meaning the middle finger, or you can lift it up. It really doesn't matter. Okay? I'm going to leave it down for now. So we're going to play the 7-note roll with this. Okay, now we'll do the, I'm sorry, I messed that up. So we're going to take the ring finger and we're going to note the 1st string 10th fret. So here we go, 3, 4. Okay, so that is the first 2 strings of a C chord. Okay, now to play the D, we simply take the index finger and move it down to the 7th, and we bar the 1st and 2nd strings, and we can play the forward 7-note roll this way. Or the forward and backward roll is. Okay, so let's play the forward and backward roll. Here we go. 3, 4. Okay, in case you forgot, that is thumb, index, middle, thumb, middle, index, thumb, middle. Okay, so we're going to play in, so we start with a G chord. And then to make the C, we simply put this finger here. Okay, and then the last chord, we're going to do a D position, which we're barring the first and second strings at the 7th fret. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay? And we do the 7-note roll. Okay, that's that, and then we have the forward and backward roll. All right, and then introducing a third position. We'll get out our pieces of paper here, and we have, and remember the sequence of fingers on your rolls. So now we're going to go up to the 15th fret on the 2nd string, okay? Now you'll notice there's 2 markers here, 1 fret apart. Now generally, this is the 12th fret, so you go 12, 13, 14, 15, 2nd fret, and 17th fret on the 1st string. Okay, so that's that same roll, okay? 7-note roll. Okay, that makes sense. And then we can do the forward backward roll. Once again, thumb, index, middle, thumb, middle, index, thumb, middle, which is okay. So to do that, we simply take this position here. We add the middle finger to the 2nd string, 17th fret, 2nd string, 17th fret, okay? And then the D chord is this. We just take the middle finger and note the 1st string at the 16th fret. So the 7-note roll sounds. And then the forward and backward roll is. And you can note what the times are on this video. So if it's 3 minutes and 12 seconds where I go into, let's say, the D chord here, the G chord here, you can mark that down and just, move the arrow to get there. All right. So what happens is we now have 3 different positions to play these chords. So down the neck, the G, C, D goes. That's G, C. And then we're doing a D7th. And then back to. Okay, let's see if you can do that. We're going to do 2 measures of each. So 3, 4, G, C, D7. All right, now we'll go up to the 8th fret on the 2nd string, 9 on the 1st, and we will play the 7-note roll using 5, 2, and 1 strings, all right? And once again, rewind this if it gets confusing. So here we go. 3, 4. C, D, okay, that's the D. That's the G. I'm not doing real well. Okay, then we have the D, G. Okay, forward and backward. let's play through this along with me using the 7-note roll on the 5th, 2nd, and 1st string. So 3, 4. C, D, all right, now let's go up to our 3rd position and make the G, which is 15th fret on the 2nd string, 17th fret on the 1st string, noted with the index and the ring finger. And we'll play a 7-note roll. And then we'll do the C position, which is, and then we'll do a D. Since you've been playing Boil 'em Cabbage Down, and I think most of you have that in your head, we're going to play Boil 'em Cabbage Down at each of these positions using a 7-note roll. And you change chords every measure. So here's the way you learned it, which is play the same chords, but we're going to use a 7-note roll. And actually, if you're doing it with these chords, you could do it as follows, using the 3rd string. Okay, you can do that. You can use, so you could use the forward and backward roll using the 5th, 3rd, and 1st, or the 5th, 2nd, and 1st, depending on what sounds the best. So that would sound like. Again, so okay, now we can go up the neck and play this Boil 'em Cabbage Down. Once again, 1 measure per chord. So we go G, D, G, C, same thing up at this position. Do it again. Okay, so I will pass out the sheets, and let's see if there's a sheet number 5 here. There's 4. Okay. And that is basically it. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off.